of art, part number 2. Not sure what happened, but YouTube apparently got so jealous of our drawing skills that it said, ha ha ha, not today. And also we've been experiencing sided gremlins too. And also in fact in my Design Studio 2 class, we were doing presentations, but the projector gremlins kept taking over the projector and kept messing with the projector. Not sure what's going on, but we're having a day full of technical gremlins. So here's what we have drawn so far. Gonna be waiting for some people to come back in. Thank you for your patience. We got a kitty cat, we got Porky Pig, we got Gilda Unicow, the Raja, Melba in Las Vegas, the Raja as Sneeko, some Huff and Puff characters, a spaceship taco, Plankton, Betty Boop, a little slot machine. Let me know if you're able to see what I'm seeing. YouTube better not be messing with us today. And we're in the middle of drawing Godfield. And Felix the cat when the gremlins started to take over. Alright, and we are back. Very good to hear. So if any moderators are here, may you please drop this link to this stream from this stream into the last stream to make sure that everybody can find their way over here. And this video is definitely not for kids because there's a little too much tequila drinking around here. Heck yeah, woo, glad we are back in here. Glad we are back and glad I can see all of you again. Alright, here it is, Godfield, the infamous, famous Godfield. Yow. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Alessandra is asking, Simon, did you go to school for the arts? I not go to school specifically to do art, to do drawing, but I did go. But I'm currently in school for digital design. I graduate in 2024 for my digital design major. Thank you for asking. Johnny Bravo. We are farmers. Dun 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 dun. Hey Jane, nice to see you. What's up and how are you doing? I'm glad you were able to find this new live stream. Unfortunately, the full screen but kaput. Does anybody have any art requests? Johnny Bravo, bring us all good luck for the slot machines. Thank you, Galvanto Slots. So glad you're able to see this. Jane has asked, can you draw people in famous slot channels, please? I can start. That's kind of a tricky question, but I can start drawing slot channels since I can start drawing slot channels since there's like so many slot channels. It's quite difficult. But here's BOD as a cartoon character. This is how I envision BOD when I think of him as a cartoon in this cartoon form. Hey Mary Jane, nice to see you. I'm glad you're able to find this new stream. Sorry about that. Here is BOD as a cartoon character holding up his mighty mudslide. Never mess with BOD and his mudslides. Might not give some cherries to that mudslide for some extra garnishing because BOD, he's on his cruise, having a good old time. Lucky BOD. And why not? BOD is bouncing a mudslide right onto his head. The more mudslides, the better. And let's keep adding some mudslides. He's holding he's gonna be holding everybody's mudslides. Here it is, BOD and his awesome mudslides of awesomeness. Thank you, Alessandro. And Jane's asking, can you draw a famous slot channel? When I think of a famous slot channel, I think of one of the famous slot channels, one of the very many slot channels is NG Slot. This is NG Slot in his sunglasses. If NG's in here you go, a drawing for your NG Slot. Powerful bonus. So I'm curious, Jane, who is one of your favorite slot channels? Showing off his powerful bonus. Bonus power. Oh yes, I can draw the tree. I can draw the tree frog. I'm not sure who Tree is. What cartoon shows Tree from? I can draw Mr. Handpay next. Here it is. Here he is, the mighty Handpay with his 38-day live stream streak. He is a lot of fun to hang out with, and I really hope that you all get to meet him eventually. I really do hope that he comes to Colorado for the Rogers birthday bash. Mr. Handpay bringing in all the jackpots and all the good luck. He has such laser focused group that he can literally bring in an entire stack of $100 bills in one look of his eyes. $100 bills, jackpot coming in. Here it is. His mighty power of the hand pays. That's Mr. Handpay for you. And I'm curious. Let's draw the tree frog. Is Tree from Hello Kitty? I got Comet the Frog. Oh, you're very welcome. Oh, actually, now I get it, Mary Jane. I now see what you want. Now I see what you want me to draw. A tree frog. Frogs are so cute to hold. Whenever I catch a frog, they're so cute. Hey, Stacy's High Limit Slot, so good to see you. What's up and how are you doing? Do you have any art requests for tonight? Alright, here you go. A tree froggy. Ribbit. Yes, I can draw the Roger next. And you know, it was kind of a weird story for those who've not heard it yet. But I remember when I was in daycare, I must have been around 5 years old at the time. And my daycare provider, she gave me frogs to color. And at the time, orange was my favorite color, so I began coloring the frog orange. As I was coloring, my daycare provider was like, my character was like, frogs are not orange. I was like, what, huh? Because I think I might have seen an orange frog at a drawing of an orange frog, and so she took all the orange crowns, and she gave me a bucket of green crowns. It was kind of a strange experience, but ever since then I thought frogs were green. And then next time I saw a red frog and an orange frog at the zoo, I was surprised that frogs could be orange. It is really crazy just how diverse nature is, and how many colors, patterns, and all that are on animals. I also find chameleons really impressive because of the way that they can change colors and that they can blend in with nature, along with octopuses that we don't get very much credit from. The octopuses can literally change the texture of their skin, which really blows me away, especially after watching the show My Octopus Teacher. It is a documentary on Netflix, and if you have Netflix, I do recommending. Oh my gosh, that is so cool, Mary Jane. Do you have pictures of the 300 tree frogs? If so, I would love to see them, and I'm like really curious. Back in 2018, I was doing internship at Capture Time Production at Harvey Hubble's farm, and next thing you know, all of a sudden a bunch of little frogs started jumping around. The frogs were the size of my thumbnail. I just remember catching a bunch of frogs jumping into my hand, and it's like having frogs just jumping all over my hand. It was like the best feeling ever. Jane says, can you draw the Roger? I did draw the Roger, but I can draw the Roger again. Stacy says, can you draw the main character from Super Jackpot Party? Definitely can. Let's draw the Roger, then the main character from Jackpot Party. Alright, since we did draw the Roger, let's draw Jackpot Jackie. Since we have not drawn Jackpot Jackie quite yet. Alright, here we go. Jackpot Jackie coming in. Alright, Alessandra asks, without telling us, draw the first slot machine you play. I'm glad to be back live too. Here's Jackpot Jackie for Jane. Then we'll be doing the Super Jackpot Party character for Stacy's Hand Slots, and then for Alessandra, we'll be drawing the very first slot machine that I played, but without telling anybody what it is. It will be a guessing game. Oh, that's so cool, Chris. You're very welcome, Matt. Sorry I couldn't be there for very long, but I'll be watching the replay. Oops, shoot, darn it, messed up on the nose. Much better. Here is Jackpot Jackie, take number 2. Second time is a charm. That is Jackie for sure. Jackpot Jackie. Oof, that's rough, Matt. These machines can be very pesky. Here it is, Lucky Jackie. And then coming up next. Oh, thank you, Mary Jane. Coming up next. Hey, Chris Saucy. Thank you, Nicole. Coming up next is this character from Super Jackpot Party. Super Jackpot Party. My favorite feature about Super Jackpot Party is the surprise party feature and the fact that they play the 70s Inferno song and they also play the song called Celebrate. Oh, thank you, Matt. Really means a lot. Yes. Hey, Elizabeth Realms. Nice to see you. Chris says, New England Scratcher needs pictures for New England slots. I definitely do want to make him a picture if he does ask. I'm not sure what he wants quite yet, but it'd be really fun to request to do if he does come through. I'm also still very sad to hear about what happened to Skittles, and sad about Skittles. For those not familiar, Skittles was New England Scratcher's pet lizard who unfortunately passed away. Oh, thank you, Alessandro Camargo for the $5 super chat. Woo! Thank you for taking requests. You're very, very welcome. Here is the main character from Village People from Super Jackpot Party. Oh, thanks, Jane. I can't really see more of Wong's videos, and I hope that Wong goes live soon. I do know that he's the Huff and Puff champion. Super Jackpot Party. I love the music and the sound effects on that game. They're so goofy but yet so catchy. And I really wish that more manufacturers would make slot machines as goofy and as outlandish as Jackpot Party machines, but in a really good way. I really love the old WMS games from the years 2009 through 2002. They had such an enthusiastic charm. Here it is, Super Jackpot Party. And another thing about these slot machines is that the WMS games WMS used a different kind of 7 than the IGT and Bally real games. So when you draw the 7 symbol from Super Jackpot Party, it is completely different. Oh yes, I can draw a hummingbird next, Chuck. Oh yeah, before I forget, Alessandro is requesting that I draw my very first slot machine I played. Here it is. It's kind of a complicated game, but I'll give you the bonus round, a sketch of the bonus round, and see if anybody has any guesses. It's a really old WMS game, pretty obscure. Here it is. Let's hear all your guesses. Then next we'll draw the hummingbird. Next we'll draw the hummingbird for Chuck. Mucho man. I'm gonna be a mucho man. That's one of the songs it plays. And at the bottom, it has 5 dancing characters. It's a really classic band. They made some of the most iconic. They made one of the most iconic songs. Does anybody have any guesses to what this game is? And as another hint, it is on the WMS Blueboard 2, on WMS Blueboard cabinet. I do know that I do know that I'm giving some pretty technical, some pretty technically specific hints now. But that's my inner slot tech talking. Oof, that really sucks, Bao, that you can't find the time machine anymore. I really wish I still had that game so I could go play it. Alessandro says, I am stumped. This game, as another hint, this game is based off Jackpot Party. You're very close, Bao. It's based off Jackpot Party. Elizabeth Realm says YMCA. You're getting there very, very close. It does play that song, and as another hint, I played it on January 12th, 2021. That was the day I turned 21 years old. It was my very first live stream at the casino, and I was with the Raja at the Z Casino. Oh my gosh, bam, you got it, Melba. Village People Party. Woo! There it is, Village People Party. You got it to the T. There it is. And now we will draw a hummingbird. So if anybody has any last requests, let me know. Since I do hear dinner getting prepared. And now it's time to draw the hummingbird. Of all things, I don't see very many hummingbirds in the city I live in. It's a pretty obscure game, but I'll play it during one of my live streams. And Bao, if I can, I'll look for a time machine, slot machine cartridge, so that we can play your favorite game. Oops. Got a recent hummingbird. Crystal Tell is asking for Calico Cat. Let's see what a Calico Cat is. Not sure what that is quite yet, but I'm really curious. I remember making a hummingbird ornament for somebody. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. And I really want to get my hands on the time machine, slot machine. I'm not sure if it's like a licensed theme. Jane is asking, who are you planning on interviewing next? That's a really good question. I'll be interviewing a channel called Slot Drop Mock. He's like one of the many YouTube slot channels that I enjoy watching. And I'd definitely be interviewing him. And if anybody loves slot machines and wants to be on Slot Speak, let me know. I'd love to have you on the guest. You don't have to be a slot channel at all. And let's draw this in Crystal Sandals. Let's draw the Cilio cat. I do know of a Toady cat. Oh my gosh, that is such a cute cat. Oh my gosh. Why do cats have to be so cute? That makes me want a little cat right now. Such a cutie. Thank you, Jane. Oh, every time I see a kitten, I just want to hold a kitten. There's something so cute about like, kitten faces. Meow. Here's a so cool kitty. Definitely am looking up the time machine slot machine. You're very welcome, Crystal Thunders. I'm really looking forward to doing another live art stream. Oh, thank you. Yes, oh my gosh, the dinosaur egg bonus. What do you like about that? Oh, thanks, Chuck. It does take a lot of practice. And hummingbirds are so cute. It is crazy, like that hummingbird, that heart rate of hummingbird is 500 beats per second. That's why they're always on the verge of starvation. And that's why when you see a hummingbird looking for food, they're always an hour away from starvation. That's how fast their metabolism is. Alright, don't forget the whiskers. Here you go. The silly called kitty. Well, I want to thank everybody for being here tonight, for being here, doing some relaxing with me, and giving out requests. And if you enjoy what you saw tonight, Melba says bonuses can either last forever or end quickly. You choose paths in your open eggs and see, and either end or keep going down another path. You're very welcome, Matt. And also thank you so much everybody for being here. Oh, thank you, Melba. I really hope you have a great night. And if you enjoy what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And also don't forget to turn on notifications if you wish to see more live art streams. You never know what I'm going to be doing. You never know when I'm going live from either the casino, going on a walk around downtown Denver, or doing another live art stream. You never know what I'm going to be up to next. So be sure to have the notification bell on. See you around. Bye-bye.